This is the full body workout routine that I've used myself and with clients to both lose fat and build muscle time and time again. So this plan is focused around training 3 days per week with a rest day between every single session. So what that might look like is Monday, Wednesday and Friday with the weekend off. You might do Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Really, it's not too important, but the thing that is important with this workout plan is that you always ensure that you've got a rest day between the workouts that you're doing. Our goal is to be going in, hitting full body, working hard, pushing yourself to your limits, and that means that the next day we don't want to be in the gym training again. We need to be designing our week so that we're going into the gym 3 times, but ensuring that between each and every single one of those workouts we've at least got a full day where we'll be resting and then ready to go again and give you 100% by the time that you're in for the following workout. For each workout, there'll be a total of 5 different exercises. Now, instead of me going through all of these exercises with you now that you just won't remember at a later date, what I'm going to do is drop a link in the bio that you can use to download the demonstrations of every single one of these workouts that you will have to hand permanently. So as and when you need them, when you're at the gym, you can pull those demonstrations up. And what you will also get is video exercise replacements, so that you know that if the machine that you need is busy, you can have a select list of movements that you can do instead, so that you're never left waiting around and you don't know what to do. Now, for every single exercise you will be given a rep range. So when our goal is to build muscle, rep ranges are really helpful because they will allow us to ensure that we're using the correct weight. We want to make sure that on every exercise we're doing, we're pushing ourselves to failure, to a point where we're giving 100% but we can't do any more reps. And what a rep range will do is allow us to know if we need to increase the weight, decrease the weight, or stay the same. So as an example, if you had a rep range of 6 to 10, you would pick a weight where you could do at least 6 reps, but not more than 10. So if you were doing a dumbbell chest press, you got the 14 kg dumbbell and you hit 10 reps, that would be your cue that the next time you do this exercise, you would need to go up to the 16s. Or on the flip side, if you did the 16s but you only got 4 reps, that would be your sign that next time you do it, because you didn't quite hit that range, you need to actually decrease the weight so that you can be within that target number the next time you do the movement. Now, what's really important with this style of training that is illustrated in this graph here is ensuring that you're pushing yourself hard. When we've got a goal of building muscle, we need to be training as close to or to failure. So what's important with that is ensuring that you're giving all on every single set, because what you can see in this graph here is the first reps in the set. We have got our reps and what we call effective reps. So when we've got a goal of hypertrophy, which is building muscle, it's going to give us the shape and definition behind that physique that we want, we need to be providing the body with a level of stimulus that's actually going to force through change. And if you're just turning up to the gym, you're going through the motions, you're doing a weight where you do 10 reps, but you probably could have done 15 or 20, that's not going to be enough to actually force your body to change. So we need to ensure that we're pushing ourselves, because it's not until we follow the dotted line up where we're getting progressively closer to actually hitting failure that we hit the effective reps, which are the reps that give our body the most amount of stimulus that lead to change. And what we can see through this graph is these early reps that we do, perhaps it's reps 1 to 5 in this example, don't actually give our body any level of stimulus that leads to building muscle. It's only those reps that, as we progressively get closer to failure, give us more and more stimulus that's going to lead to us seeing those physical changes that we want. So we have to ensure that we're both picking the correct weight that allows us to be within that range, but also being really tough on ourselves when we're training and making sure that we're actually going as close to or to failure. Because if we're not, we're going to be within those ranges where we're perhaps not getting enough stimulus, or we're only getting a tiny amount of stimulus. And if we want to see physical changes, that's just not going to be enough when it comes to actually that body recomposition goal that we've got. So it's about picking that weight the correct weights, training within the rep ranges that you've got, but ensuring that once you hit the top end of that rep range, you increase the weight, and then you just repeat that process again and again. So you go to the 16 kg dumbbells on the chest press, the next time you do 10 reps, and then you get to 12, and then you go to the 18s, and then you do 9 reps the first time, and then the second time you do the 18s, you get 12, and then you go to the 20s. And if you continue that process on every single exercise, that's what we call progressive overload, you will ensure that you're putting on muscle, which is a really important part of a fat loss transformation if you actually want to drop body fat as well as weight loss and see an improvement to your physique. So workout 1 is our push focused workout with a leg press, a leg extension, a dumbbell chest press and shoulder press, and dumbbell side raises. Now what you will see is I have given you the number of sets. This doesn't include warm-up sets, so you would do warm-up sets with a lighter weight before doing these 2 sets where your goal is to take it to failure. And then I've given you 2 different rep ranges as well. So what we will often see is that you have a first set, which is a heavier weight, or it will be a lower rep range, meaning that you'll use a heavier weight, and a second set where you will perhaps have to drop the weight and aim for a slightly higher rep range. And I've also given you the amount of rest that you would take between those sets as well, those heavy sets that you're doing. Workout 2 is a pull focused with a Romanian deadlift, a leg curl, a seated cable row, a chest supported cable lat pull down, and a barbell bicep curl. And workout 3 is a push and pull focused workout. So here we have a chest press machine, lat pull down, bent over row, split squats, and step ups. Now the one limitation with this style of training that you would want to be aware of doing 5 exercises per workout is it does mean that it becomes difficult to hit every body part in every session. But what you have to weigh up is the amount of time that you want to spend in the gym versus getting in quick and effective workouts that will lead to physical changes if you push yourself hard consistently over time. Yes, in an ideal world, we'll be hitting every muscle group multiple times across the course of the week. But like I said, it's just weighing it up in terms of what works for you and your schedule. And if you're someone that does have the ability to be in the gym for longer, perhaps you've got 80 minutes instead of 60 minutes, so you could maybe hit an extra couple of exercises per workout, and that is going to be beneficial. But if you're not able to do that, you would still be able to implement this workout plan and see incredible results. Give these workouts a go, download the video demonstrations with the link in my bio, and drop a comment below to let me know how you got on or with any questions that you have.